Right, so I think this is the part where I confess I have no idea how to actually start an interview. So I guess this is the point where I'll be like, yo, this is Yato. He's like the biggest of big cheeses around the Midnight Bar server. Okay, so first question. Tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do within the Midnight Bar Discord server.
I'm the co-founder. Well, not co-founder, but pretty much the second half what makes the Midnight Attendees. The first half is obviously you, Unleash, Soul, and, you know, the rest of the server. I also am the admin and the main person people genuinely see when they join the server. Either by being greeted by or just generally just seeing me get memed on. I'm usually in the back preparing things, you know, making sure the server is in top shape. Basically generally creating a good aura, a good vibe for everybody to just have fun and, you know, just be themselves.
Yes, that is true. You're probably like arguably one of the hardest workers. Like you're always like scheming some new vibing thing for the server. So yeah, I can agree to that. Okay then. So next up, how would you personally describe the Midnight Attendees?
I would describe it as a group of friends who generally just have a good time and make videos for fun. We put our damn hardest to get this out, just so we can share our passion and our love for games and, you know, memes and anime, just to that broader audience.
Wait, we work our hardest. That one
like,
ever been putting 2% effort into making videos.
No, it's but we generally just want to show our love for the things we play, and what better to show it than to put it out on YouTube for everybody to see.
Okay, so you say it's the games we love, but what about Cross Tag Battle? Because that's just our bully victim.
Did I stutter?
Okay then, so as of current, the Midnight Attendees is focused on multiplayer games. Do you think this will remain the focus of the channel, or do you think it will branch out into other ideas like single player content, let's plays, commentaries, stuff like that?
Well, seeing as how we are now, I definitely do think we'll be able to expand more as we go on. But like for now, since we are generally a small channel, our main focus is just what we can do within our group. But seeing as time go on, and as we have more access to more things, then definitely I could see us becoming potentially more invested to, like, if when we have the stuff so we can start live streaming, or we can have the stuff so we can just interact with our audience even more, because the main focus is just pleasing not only ourselves and the content we make, but pleasing the audience too. Now, I'm not saying we're not going to have, you know, the people that don't enjoy the content, but in general, just I definitely do see us like doing more than just the regular, hey, look, we're playing Dead by Daylight. I definitely could see us, like, I don't know, just by some miracle, we all just end up in some convention and just call it the official Midnight Attendance meetup without a booth.
I mean, we could get like a bouncy castle or something, or I don't know, we could just stand around in a corner. Yeah, that could do.
No, you forget. We still have the shed left over from the Velvet Attendant.
Oh, right, that's right.
So
from the tournament.
That's gonna be renamed the Midnight Attendees official meetup spot, and we're gonna all meet by this old shed, and that's it. I'll bring one slice of pizza and divide it among equally among everybody.
And I'll try to bring over some iron brew so we'll have something to wash that pizza down with. Do you have a favourite moment from working with the Midnight Attendees, either in the server or a favourite video?
If I would have to pick, a funny moment that I fucking love, like out of the entirety of our channel, even in your channel, was when we first started off the cloud initiation are the funniest thing to this day I've still seen. Now, our comedy has reached perfection. No, it hasn't, but still. By far, that was still the most baffling thing we've ever seen. Because not only did we crush somebody's dignity, we also asserted dominance. In terms of server moments, oh wow, those are sure a lot, because just a lot of things I could say in general, but if anything, if I had to pick one server moment out of the many, I would have to say our most recent D&D session, where all I did was get jumped by a bunch of goblins. And that was not fun.
No, I remember that, because what, you got tripped up, then you got sand flung in your face. Yeah, you just got bullied. Like, we thought that was going to be an easy encounter, and just no, you ended up getting bullied by goblins.
Don't forget, right after that, when I finally when I was on the ground, you also proceeded to pick me up and throw me at an enemy. You almost killed me.
What's your favourite game genre?
It's divided mostly because I like the things I'm passionate about is fighting games, because like when you play them you feel good to win, and when you lose you feel motivated to try harder, and just pushing out that competitive side is fun. But the other thing is I like RPGs a lot, as do most people's. So playing that kind of makes me think about my options, and kind of really push me to, what's the best setup and what's the easiest way to take out every enemy without taking damage, or taking as less damage as possible. The other kind of game series I can kind of vouch for would be a little bit of FPS, because I'm not a raging addict for like FPS games, so I don't go out there and just the Call of Duties and your Fortnites. Like, no, yes, they are fun games, but
it's kinda like what you said to me a while back with Titanfall. You don't like all FPS games, but you can really appreciate an FPS game that you feel is done well.
Like, yeah, so like, hence why I enjoy Titanfall 2, Battlefront now, because even I've been getting into that, and that's kind of. We can't forget about CTR. I don't like racing games, and CTR and Mario Kart be hidden different. You know what else is hidden different? Racing with Ryan on the PS4.
Well, funny enough, the next question is, what is your favourite game? But I think you just answered that there.
No, definitely not. Favorite video game is also kind of hard, because like I like a lot of things, but I feel like if anything, it would have to be between Smash. Smash is kind of a given, because it's a game you can get together, play with family and friends, have a grand old time. But then there's also times when you can just go and be competitive as fuck, and it's just fun overall. Trust me, from what you've seen, you can confirm we've got a lot of meme-worthy things that hopefully can be put on the channel. Oh, fuck. Street Fighter. Well, Street Fighter / Mortal Kombat, this is kind of a two-way thing. But, like, my dad owned the PS3, and so like those are like the first two games he had for it. I mean, we bought more as like the year went on, but like those are two I remember playing the most. It was fun because just it sparked up what essentially would become my love for fighting games. But two, they're classics. Well, and I vaguely remember just playing fucking Mortal Kombat 9, and I would be a bitch because I played Kratos. Yes, I played the Mortal Kombat game and I mained the character that wasn't even on the base roster, and was a console exclusive, mind you. The other thing was, well, Street Fighter is Street Fighter. You can't really say anything good or bad about it. And it was Street Fighter 4. So, even though I really didn't have to deal with Vanilla Sagat because, you know, I never went online, I just played arcade mode. But, damn, that was the funnest shit I've ever done as a kid. Even though I got my ass handed to me a lot, but don't worry. Now I can play Street Fighter 4 arcade mode and get a clean run through. Maybe, I don't know. I gotta see. The final game would have to be Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem kind of opened my eyes to the RPG genre in general. And as somebody who's a growing weeb, and I will accept this because I am. When Awakening for the first time, I really didn't know about this type of games, but playing Awakening really did open my eyes to RPGs in general. So with that, I started playing, you know, Final Fantasy, Persona, even like MMORPGs, but I'm not really too fond of those. Like I'm fine with everything else, but like, you get me into an MMORPG, yeah, I'm not really gonna do much. I mean, the only one I would consider playing, like, passionately would be Diablo, but that's it. But other than that, yeah, you get me to an MMORPG, I am not gonna help out for the life of you. Hence why I've been so hesitant on renewing my FF14 subscription.
Is there any game or project you'd like to see appear on the Midnight Attendees channel that isn't currently on it?
Projects I'll get into in a bit, but like, as for games, I currently do, and I'm in the process of trying to get so we can start getting PC games. Like, a lot of games I do want to play are mostly on PC or are better on PC. And, you know, even though we play CF on PS4, you know, CF on PC because modded colors and shit.
Yeah, and also there's that BBCF remix thing.
Yeah, the meme mod too. I definitely would have to say Battle for the Grid, because Battle for the Grid is so underrated, and I really do want to show a love for a small game like this. B, it's the fucking Power Rangers, and I love me a good Power Ranger. And C, just giving spotlight to something that people would generally shove away because it's licensed. The other game I kind of want to throw out there is maybe a Let's Play featuring some people just going through a single player game, but we're all like, one of us is like playing through it and everybody else can see, and it's like a unanimous decision on what we fucking do. Like, it's weird, but it's, for example, if we're playing Danganronpa and somebody's like, yo, should we romance the fucking draft? Hell yeah, we're going for Sakura Ugami.
See, when I think of a more ideal romance option for Danganronpa, But I don't even know. I kind of think like Kyoko, maybe Celeste. I don't know, man.
Yo, no cap, best girl, Toko.
Yeah, I don't think I quite agree with you on that one, but again, this is just talking about the first game. If we talk about the whole series, then we get much better options and possibilities would really open up. But anyway, we're getting sidetracked, so let's carry on.
But like, yeah, something like that. And the final game I do want us to start playing a lot is Lethally Blaze. That's also another underrated classic that I really want the channel to start showing. Because like, Lethal League is fun. No cap. Its music is good. The characters are colorful. Overall would be a good experience. Now, tap to touch projects. One project I do want to definitely do is, you know, the making of a dub. Oh, and I want us to dub DQ11. But the other project I really want to be shown on the channel is the live D&D session. Not like in person, but like,
yeah, like a live stream of us doing it over Discord.
Definitely, so we can just attract more people into here and just overall just have a shit ton of things going on. I also want to see more co-op Let's Plays. Like, I know we're going through like Code Vein and shit, but like, I want more shit like that. I mean, granted, there's limited possibility because, you know, not many games do that, but still.
Okay, and is there anything that you want to say or add on before the interview ends?
The thing I kind of want to push out there, and hopefully a lot of people do get to see this, but I genuinely want to thank everybody, not only in the server, but as well as just everybody who watches our videos or just stumbles across it by accident. Like, intentional or not, this wouldn't have been possible if I didn't have the good folks here, you know, if I didn't have you or anybody who's in the server nowadays. Because doing something like this was only like a dream to me. Like, I never actually thought we would be able to do something like this, but now seeing it come into play, it's kind of it's fun, and I want to ride the train until, you know, I want to keep going until we can't go anymore. Like, with all due respect, everything up to now is fun, and I genuinely just want to say thank you, Unleashed. Thank you to everybody that I can't really name because, you know, it's literally the morning and my brain is dying. Thank you for everybody for your support. Definitely thank you to Lyra. She definitely encouraged me, pushed me to do things, and I'm thankful for that. So yeah, I want everybody to hopefully view our content and feel what we feel, you know, genuinely see what we'd like to express. The other thing I kind of want to say is watch Durarara. It's a good fucking show, and if you don't, I will personally come over to every single one of your fucking houses, and I will force a vending machine into your goddamn fucking skull.
Of course you'd say that, but I should have expected it, honestly. But as someone who was recently convinced by you to watch Durarara, I will say, yeah, it's a pretty good show. I'd say it's worth watching.
Straight up, watch Durarara, or I'm gonna have to square up to every single one of you. The Danganronpa waifu tier list that I can sense that in my nose already. Not only have we posted the first 2 tier lists we've made on Twitter, but and the fact that I can smell this eerily close. please, I'm begging every single one of you, if you want to see this Danganronpa waifu war, I need you to go on Unleash's Twitter and just at him in whatever post you can and be like, yo, Danganronpa tier list right now.
Yeah, I'll say, as the person who actually owns that Twitter, yeah, if you want to just at me to show your interest in a Danganronpa waifu tier list, waifu war thing, then yeah, feel free to go ahead. I'd be interested to see if there's interest in that.